I don't usually talk about this kind of thing on this channel, but look, the Velvet Sundown. There's a lot of hand-wringing going on right now on YouTube and other social spaces about this band that is AI that has a song that's got like hundreds of thousands of listens on Spotify and all this other thing. People are like clutching their pearls and saying like, "Oh my God, AI is taking over the music industry." And blah, 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 blah. Well, let me tell you this. The jury remains out on whether or not the Velvet Sundown are organically getting these listens or if it's all some kind of computer wizardry that's happening over at Spotify that's like making this thing. But that's beside the point. That's totally beside the point. What really matters is the reaction that the music community is having about the Velvet Sundown. The Velvet Sundown has generated so many Chicken Little the sky is falling hot takes right now that it's kind of humorous to me. Now, who are the Velvet Sundown? This is the Velvet Sundown. Look at them. They are a band. No, I mean, anyone who looks at this knows that this is an AI generated picture, right? This is not a real band. Nothing that they do on any of their social media looks like a real band. Maybe it's all bought and paid for. Who knows? But for all the people who are out there right now saying AI is going to destroy music and artistry or whatever it is that they think it's going to destroy, take a breath and step back, because this is a tale as old as time. Sheet music sellers in the 19th century hated the idea of recorded music, because if there's recorded music that people can go out and buy and listen to, then they won't sell their sheet music anymore. And live music venues of the same period probably hated the same thing. Fast forward to the 1950s, and there were hundreds and maybe thousands of artists of color who saw Elvis Presley jump onto the stage and shake his hips and all this other stuff, and they'd been doing that kind of thing forever, and nobody wanted to pay any attention to them. Elvis got to be like crazy famous and all that other stuff off the backs of the music of other people that he co-opted and did his thing. Not taking anything away from Elvis. Elvis was his own thing. That's all well and good. Then we can talk about Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin went one step further. They took music of other people of color, and then maybe they thought in homage to or something like that, they used music and lyrics of these people's songs to then go ahead and make their own songs and their own hits and become wildly rich and famous. But then there's the arguments that people have had over the years about synthesizers and sampling and digital music and auto-tune and all this stuff that made it easier for less talented people to make music. I mean, it's an argument that has been had forever. And now we have an AI band, the Velvet Sundown. And to me, they are awesome in their non-existence. Why, you might ask? Because and all of the musicians out there, all the talking heads out there, all the Rick Beatos and everybody else who are bitching about the Velvet Sundown and what it might mean and the sky is falling moments of the music industry because this AI band is supposedly getting hundreds of thousands of listens on their song Dust on the Wind, which, I mean, honestly, as songs like that go, isn't a bad song. It's very obviously from a fidelity standpoint, AI generated. But songwriting is formulaic, and the formula is being executed by a computer. Should that scare you? No. If you're out there giving hot takes on all this stuff, I'll tell you what, everybody's out there saying, oh, this is going to take away ears and listens from real artists who have their own music. It's like, oh, poor baby. There's also real bands out there, real musicians, real this, that, other people who are doing this, who are going to take away listens from you as well. Guess what? The Velvet Sundown right now is a better band than you are, a better group. They have better songs than you do, because right now, if you're complaining about the Velvet Sundown and the fact that they're getting attention and you're not, and you might not because they don't exist, but they exist. They're the better band because they got freaking music out. And you don't. You're making videos and social media posts about how unfair it is. So stop. The world is not fair. Technology marches on. The only thing that you have control of, that I have control of, that any of us have control of, if we are people who create things, is the creation of that thing and taking it from one place to the next through its logical end and doing the same thing again. There is no unfair. There is no sky is falling. You are a person who creates a thing. And if you're not creating the thing, then the AI band that has created the AI thing is a better band than you, is a better group than you. There's no right or wrong in the world of art and commerce, okay? Art might have ideals and values. Commerce does not. It's who's going to show up and have the material to make the money. The only thing that you can control is your output. So if your output is hand-wringing, hot-take videos, pearl-clutching about the existence of an AI band that is taking away listens from the music that you are not right now making, then you need to reassess, okay? Get to work, do your thing, get all this other crap out of your mind, and show up.